start at 25 feet and have 20 shots to hit the target as many times as you can. You continue on in increments of 25 feet all the way to 75 feet. Once completed, you add the totals. There are 4 aspects of each blaster that can earn a blaster bonus points. These are rate of fire, accuracy device, ergonomics, and iron sights. Whichever blaster has the most points moves forward on the bracket, others are left behind.
Hello guys, to Snipe or Fail Royale. Today we got some very interesting blasters on the list. Now I spun the wheel and I didn't think these two would ever be battling each other, but they are. They are 2 of the worst blasters on this list by far. Now first off, let's start out with this guy. This guy is Ace Mark 5, my final version of Ace I've built. It fires Boomco straws. And Boomco straws are not great in wind, and it is windy right now. And this thing is also slightly under the power. I do have more blasters that hit around 100 feet per second, more than the 70 blaster tournament. But this is Boomco, and I thought it would just be fun to have something different. This thing hits 90 feet per second. I tested it, and it literally hit a 87 and a 90. So this thing hits just about 90 FPS and gets a total of 0 bonus points because its fire rate is not fast. It does not have an accuracy device. Its ergonomics are really bad because my finger doesn't even fit on it. And the iron sights, I do not like. I think they're a little bit too far from the barrel. Not much, but just a little bit too much, because I have to be a judge, and I have to at least make all my blasters reasonable. And this one I think is just a bit too high. That's why I always chop this top part off usually. But yeah, with that, it is just a one-shot T-pole blaster. It has a K26 in it. And I have no idea how this is going to do because its barrel is literally just literally that. Just like 2 inches and doesn't even fit the whole Boomco round into it. But you never know. But I got something even worse in store. I have the Power Popper. This thing is my most inaccurate blaster. Now how it works is you pull it and then you push it. But if you see by its barrel, when that happens, it's almost impossible to keep that barrel straight. And I'm not going to be using its handles because that makes it a lot worse. I'm going to be literally just like doing this instead. And this thing, it makes it even worse because it depends on how hard you push to get its power. So this thing has a wide FPS range. So I decided to just put it all. This thing can hit 30 FPS and can hit up to 170 FPS. I have not chronographed this thing. You can't really chronograph this thing. I can really try, but it's just not going to happen. So, in my opinion, it hits around 30 to 170 FPS, probably hitting around, there's no, like, it just hits hard, or it just farts out the barrel. It's kind of just how this thing works. And its rate of fire is not good because I have to pull this thing off to reload it. It's accurate. Does it have an accuracy device? No, because why would I? Ergonomics, I don't know. I don't like the ergonomics. Especially because I'm not going to even use the handles. The handles are kind of square, not very good feeling. They're not that bad, but they're not great. And iron sight. Well, because it is literally just a barrel and I can see all the way down, even though I can never use it, iron sight gets 1 bonus point. So this has a +1 bonus point, and this has a +0 bonus point. Man, this is going to be a bad episode. But with that, let's take these 2 blashes to the field and see what they can do, shall we? First up at 25 feet with 20 rounds is Ace Mark V. And yes, I do have 5 versions of this blaster. This specific version fires Boomco. It is a bit windy today, so we're going to see what we can do. And I have 20 Boomco rounds and an extra 5. So if I start running out, well, we'll see. But at least at 25, we have all 20. Very high. Got a lot of hop up, that's for sure. I hit the bottom of the target. That's 1. Close. Wind took that one. That one just went straight down. Weird. It, like, fishtailed and barely hit the target, so I'm going to count that as 2. It barely grazed it, but it hit the side. 3. I missed Boomco. Should come back. And of course, you know, this thing is modified. 4. The wind is not helping. Keeps pulling to the left because of the wind. Last one. Four at 25 feet. Not great. So let's move back to 50 and see what it can do, shall we? Boomco Ace Mark V at 50 feet. Let's see what we can do. Still high. It has like a weird arcing thing it's doing. And yes, I did find all 20 rounds. And if you're upset by this video, blame the wheel. The wheel is what gave me these 2 options. Like, if we really think about it, both these should not move on, but just what we got. This thing can't even get there with some of these. And some of them just go. This wind does not help. I think that one was close. That one was a darker one. I couldn't see it. I think it's going high. So aim a little bit lower. Man, this thing's hard to control. To the right. And when I aim left, it goes straight. And what is this thing? Like, come on.
left. Can we at least... Some will get... Some go way over, some go way under. That one was really close. Last one. Alright, that's 0 at 50. All over the place. Let's move back to 75, shall we? See if that's any better. And it's not going to be. Alright, Ace Mark 5 Boomco rounds at 75 feet. That might be a big problem. That bush. Because I don't think I can hit it without angling it, and I can't angle it without hitting that. Well, that dart just spun out. And if you see the lines a little off, well, it doesn't have to be exact science. Just both have to be, you know, the same for each blaster I'm using for the episode. Almost got the power to get out there. Once again, it's just all over the place. So I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna move over just a little bit. Hopefully this does not mess with the camera angle. These darts are just spinning out. This barrel is not very long anyways. This thing kind of just has a bad drop off. I have to angle this thing high. I'm getting in between the two trees, so that's something. That was close. Last one. You blame the tree all you want, but I don't think I was really hitting it. Well, that's another 0 at 75 feet. Well, with that, let's see if the power popper can beat a total of actually 4. Which honestly, I don't think it can. So, this is going to be a bad episode. Let's move on to the power popper. We got the power popper at 25 feet. And this is probably my most inaccurate blaster, but I'll do my best. Also, to the right. Oh. This is just a hamp blaster, so it's pretty hard to actually pinpoint it. But yeah, this thing actually hits pretty decent. Well, as long as you push it hard. The harder you push it, the worse its accuracy. Just like... This is the least accurate blaster on this entire list. I know that. It's a very interesting... Well, that wasn't supposed to come out, but I think it still works. Yeah. Very interesting blasters for this episode, that's for sure. I will be insanely happy if we get one. If I hold the barrel a little better. The only chance I actually have to hit it, so I think I am just going to hold it from the front of the barrel. Because how you push this thing closed, you have to it really moves the barrel all over the place. So aiming is pretty much impossible. Whoopsies. I'm not doing a great job at keeping this thing in the boundary. That one was close, all things considered. It pulls to the right every time I push it. So what if I aim to the left? One more round. Well, this thing's even hard to chronograph, so 0 at 25, let's move back to 50 and see if that's any better, and I know it's not. So popper at 50 feet, see how it does. Not good. This might be the worst episode. I'm pretty sure I have to push this thing with all it's got to actually reach it. Like that. But then there's no aiming whatsoever, so I guess pray for me, guys. Hit something with it. And if you want me to use the handles, it makes everything so much worse. So that's why I don't use the handles. That literally hit the ground like 30 feet ahead of me. At least pushing it, give him a bit more accuracy. Is it accurate? Of course not. But I'm trying. Oh, dropped one. And these are all used darts. If you can't tell, I don't think it really matters. Honestly, I'm lucky to hit the tree. I hit the root. This thing is something. Oh my god. It hit the wood. That's something. I guess extending my arms, making them straight, makes it more accurate too. So maybe even harder, but we're doing whatever this is called, the minigun stance. Oh, then just a little bit more power. Alright, last one. That is another 0 at 50 feet. One more chance at 75. I don't even know if this thing can even get out there. But let's do it, shall we? Car popper at 75 feet. Its last chance gets a single point. Now, I've picked up all Boomco rounds, and I've got all of them but one. I'm missing one more. That was surprisingly close. To get out there. But it does have the power. More power than the Boomco blaster did. At this range. Some darts just fall. I don't understand that. Maybe they're loose? Probably. Oh no. That might have been actually it, the damn tree. If I hit it at 75 feet, that would be honestly crazy. Like, this thing zooms sometimes. Like, this thing, some of these rounds are probably going, like, around the 170s. off and then I could aim it. But no, not how it works. Yeah, it's the looseness of the darts. Some are too loose, so it doesn't get a good fit through the barrel. That one was too high. It broke again, but it works. Oh my god, that was no joke. That was probably 2 inches to the right, 2 inches too far. Good thing I don't have any. How many we got? We got 3. 3 to do the impossible. That one all the way right. 2 to do the impossible. 1 to do the impossible. I heard a little bink. What is the wind hour? The wind is going this way. And when I fired the dart, it was going that way. Yeah, it dinked again. Okay, so that was just the wind. It did not do it, because I thought it went way right, but it could have came back because of the wind, but the wind's going the wrong direction. Too much math. Let's get to the results, and you guys already know, but we might as well.
Alright, now back at the results. Everything said and done. Let's start off with the power popper. Man, could I not hit anything. I could barely hit the massive tree behind it. I hit the wood of the target twice, which is impressive. This thing did not hit shit. It hit jack shit. I was really trying. I even tried holding the barrel and seeing if that worked. It did, but just because how my leverage is, I really couldn't get much power out of that, because you really have to just force these together. So, it's a hand blaster, and I'm trying to be accurate with it. So, don't know what you expected, but we all really expected this outcome. But it's not a complete loss. Even though it hit absolutely nothing, even my Mega XL blaster hit more than that during this challenge. You can look at that video. That one's the one with the, is it the Harkonnen that I used? Yeah, it was the Harkonnen. Go check a look at that if you want to. But with 0 points on the field, it still gets it's 1 bonus point. So it's not a complete loss, it's not a complete 0. It gets a total of 1 points for Sniper Fail Royale. Now, if we take a look at this guy was having a lot of trouble, especially with that tree, but a lot of trouble. Its rounds were it just kept fishtailing a lot of its rounds, which was a big issue. And when I finally got to work, it literally has hop up, but yet also doesn't, because I would fire it straight, and some rounds would go up and arc in, and some rounds would go just straight down into the ground. Like, it either had hop up or reverse hop up. But with that, it was able to get 4 points at 25 feet, and it didn't hit shit from anywhere else, because it just got it's just not accurate. But with 0 bonus points, it has 4 points. The worst winner so far of the 100 Dart Challenge Royale. But Ace Mark V moves on to the next round. I mean, like, this was a bad episode for the blasters anyways. They still, hopefully you guys like that inning. But we have 1 point versus 4 points. And this guy is the winner. 4 points for the win. I think we've had 1, maybe 2 blasters. I think 2 blasters that hit under 4 points. Or 4 points. And this episode, the 4 points actually won. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to be trying to post one every single week. I'm literally finishing the recording today. And it's supposed to be out in just a couple hours. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in a completely different one. If you don't like this one, check out another one. You'll probably like that one more. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. And bye-bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment.